All right, let's move on to home dog. What home dog do you have circled for Saturday?
This one makes me a little nervous, but I'm gonna go NC State at home in a rivalry game against North Carolina. North Carolina feeling good after back-to-back wins against Virginia Tech and Louisville. They're right on the bubble, but I think you're gonna get a pretty overvalued Tar Heels team on Saturday in Raleigh. The Wolfpack look, they're in a really bad run. They've lost 7 of their last 8 games. They're 4-13 in the ACC, but 8 of their 14 losses this season in the ACC have come by less than 8 points. So it's not like they're just a completely hopeless team. This is also a big revenge spot because North Carolina hung 100 points on NC State and Chapel Hill earlier this season. Embarrassed them. Just shot the
anything they put up in the air was going there.
15 of 27 from 3. Just unbelievable. Obviously, North Carolina's a good 3-point shooting team, but outside of the 3-point shooting, really, if you look at it, they're in terms of 2-point field goal percentage, offensive rebounding, turnovers, free throws, it was all actually pretty even. Just basically North Carolina shot the lights out. North Carolina also one of the luckier teams in the ACC, 3 more wins than they actually should have per shot quality. And this is basically NC State's season. They're 11-17. They're not going to the tournament. And it is a rivalry game at home, a revenge spot. So I think they'll be up for this on Saturday. Ken Palm has it at North Carolina -5. I'd love the Wolfpack at +5, but I'll probably end up playing them down to +4.
Yeah, no, I agree. Road to North Carolina is still a little shaky. And, you worry about NC State on this run that they're on. Like, are they going to quit? Or are they going to pack it in until the postseason? But this is a home game against their rival. So you can count, and they were embarrassed earlier this year. So I think that you can count on them putting forward a max effort. So I like the spot. I'm going to go with another revenge spot on a team that got embarrassed. I'm going to go with Northern Iowa at home against Loyola Chicago. I watched this Loyola Chicago team. I don't think that they're anywhere close. I know their KenPom rating is in the 25. I think that they're getting rewarded for these they'll beat down Evansville by 50 or 60. And they went up, I think 6 or 7 spots at KenPom this late in the year. And you got to give them credit for doing so. But their offense, I just don't trust. This Northern Iowa team who got blown out by Loyola earlier this year, very high variance team. So I like them as a dog. I like them as a home dog because they shoot a ton of threes. They give up a ton of looks from 3. Marquise Kenny didn't play last game again for Loyola. I think he's important. I think Northern Iowa, who win this game, you win the Valley, by the way. At home, these two teams are atop the leaderboard. I think they get the edge. I think they get it done at home. I think AJ Green goes nuts. This Northern Iowa team has been rolling outside of that one performance. They had a couple overtime losses earlier in the year, and then everything except that one little blip. I think they get their revenge. I think you'll get them as a short home dog here. I think their shots fall on Saturday. So give me the Panthers.
Yeah, you and I playing much better than they did at the beginning of the season. They looked, honestly, obviously AJ Green was coming off hip surgery early in the season. They were looking pretty bad with some pretty bad losses, especially at home in the non-conference. But, they've rattled off 8 of their last 9. They've won outside of the loss to Loyola Chicago and put themselves right in a position here to win the Valley. Yeah. The McLeod Center will be rocking on Saturday here in Cedar Falls, Iowa. So yes, love
Noah Carter, by the way, that's been one of the keys is him early in the year. The offense wasn't really working with him. And then boom, everything has been kind of clicking with that offense of late. So I think you and I gets it done.